in his grave now. There are specific ways that he needs to be positioned. So I'm sure, with the imam there and everyone there, they will make sure that he's positioned rightly. And once that is done, there's a process of covering, the grave. You will have some those wool that you saw there earlier. The wood there, they will be arranged, accordingly, and then the soil will begin to be dropped. In some instances, they'll put some leaves as well, just to as part of the ritual, and then is then covered. So that's how they are laying him now, as you can see.
Close associates, members of his family, all ably assisted by Vice President Kashim Shettima, former governor of Zamfara State, Abdulaziz Yari, current governor of Katsina State, Governor Rada, and other dignitaries there. Of course, the former governor of Katsina State is also there. He was also his former speaker, talking about Raji Bello Masari, all at the gravesite now to give the former president befitting farewell. You can see some close members of the family. His son, one of his sons, right there, just near the gravesite, and this is quite humbling, this final journey that, attests to, the transience of human existence. No matter how long you stay, it's still a journey compared to how much longer you will be in the hereafter, Doctor.
Yes, it's quite humbling, and we keep drawing lessons. We need to draw lessons. This life, just take it simply, take it as it comes. It's not even worth begrudging anybody. You're holding grudges. You're taking things seriously. You're going to leave this world, and luckily enough, the president, while leaving office, asked for forgiveness from those that he has offended. As a Muslim, I think it was in order, for him to do that, because there is no how you would be in various positions for this long, and then you're finishing your second tenure as president, and you wouldn't have offended people either consciously or subconsciously. And as Muslims, when fellow Muslims die like this, we are all asked to just forgive and forget whatever has happened, and pray for the repose of his soul. Because you to pray that Allah will have mercy on his soul and will grant him Jannah and forgive him all his sins. It's quite humbling, like you said. You see that after all of the positions, all of the awards, all of the accolades, all of this talk about him being an upright person, an honest person, someone that has lived well, which comments were largely positive. Which we also say Alhamdulillah for, because it also has a way of clearing the road for you out there with your Creator. But you can imagine if he was a terrible leader, the kind of comments would have been getting some people. It wouldn't augur well. So it's a lesson for all of us, really, everyone. Just live life as it is. You see, they are going to put the covering there. After they've laid you saw some wood that they laid, and now they would, cover it before they start, covering up finally with soil.
Dr. you were telling us about the process.
Yes. So once they've laid with, you can see some mats there, local mats. You could use that, or you could use fresh leaves. But in this case, they're using the mats. Immediately that's done, you will notice that they will start, they'll start with wet soil. They'll wet some soil and just place one after the other. And after that, they cover with, dry soil, and that's it.
Okay. Will some prayers be offered after this, or are they done?
Prayers is continuous. We are encouraged to continue to pray for the dead, whether you're just sitting here or you're there. But obviously, since people are gathered there, they will use this occasion to also remind people. The imam there or other scholars there, I'm sure would do that. Also remind people, do a sermon to remind everybody of the importance of living well, because the inevitability of death, which is sure for everyone, and then just encourage everyone to go on about living honest lives with integrity. And of course, I'm sure they would use the life of the president of the former president as an example. It's a moment that I think, it calls for very sober reflection. And the fact that most of our elites are there is also an opportunity to remind them, to be of good behavior and serve the people well. Because at the end of the day, this is where we all end.
It seems as if there's a reluctance, Dr. Kishiju, from some of the associates of the president, at least younger associates of the president, to release him. But the man is on his final journey already with his makeup. I'm seeing Senator Ibikunle and Mosu there, also by the graveside, trying to assist while the remains of the former president was being lowered. And as you can see, the dignitaries are there, including the chief imam, surrounding the gravesite. At this point, of course, maybe one or two comments will be made. Then, of course, it will be, a farewell for those who have also come to go back to their place. But we've seen one of the sons being consoled there. Just behind as they put the soil in there. Yes. Doctor, you may want to come in here.
Yes, as you can see, they are trying to get the soil wet, and they are passing it around, just to place on the mat that was previously used to cover. And after that, that layer of wet soil, then they now do the final covering using normal soil. This process, you see a lot of people rushing to help. Everybody wants to be part of it because it's a very, very important part of the ritual of burying someone. And it is encouraged that every Muslim that can attend the Janaiza prayer, which was the prayer you saw earlier, and also attend the burial, has a lot of reward. It comes with a lot of reward from our Creator. So that is why you see everybody's trying to be a part of it.
Is there any protocol involved in terms of those who can actually put the soil?
Well, we usually have experts that are there to help guide, but everybody that is close, that is around, can contribute, and it's not for specific people, to do. Of course, you see, most people there are men, and I think it has something to do with the religion. It's mostly men that bury, the dead, so they're the ones that can, put the soil and support in the final burial rites.
We're looking at live shots of the final moments, of course, as the former president, Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, is being laid to rest in his compound in Daura. process is being aided by his associates, his family, senior family members. Vice President Kashim Shettima is right there, and the governor of Katsina State is also there. We can see the former governor, the current governor of Borno State, Professor Umar Babagana Zulum, also there, being part of the process. As it seems as if the top layer you were talking about has been concluded, and now
so just the final covering with the topsoil.
Is there a particular reason why they are using hand? Is it part of the ritual too?
No, you could use if there's shovels. You see, some people are using shovels, but maybe they don't have enough shovels, so everybody is just trying to be part of it. Everyone wants to be part of it because it's very important, and you get a lot of reward for doing this. Not just because he is the former president. For any Muslim at all, any burial, you are able to attend, to give the last respects and help to facilitate the process of burial. It's considered rewarding, so. And as you can see, the military men are actually they've cordoned off the place, so you can imagine how many people would have wanted to. Of course, we don't want a situation of stampede, so it's important to just cordon off and allow a few people to.
In this case, those doing this do not need to be family members.
No, at all. We're considered as Muslim brothers. So you don't know where the situation of your death and what's going to surround it. But whoever it is, these are the rituals, and, this is what we need to do.
Okay, so, I think most importantly, we also need to acknowledge and recognize the organization that had gone into this final journey for the late president. I think it's been a while indeed that Nigerians experienced this kind of state burial. So I think we should